A woman leader, a wife and a mother, which role has made you happier?
I don't think one can make a difference between the different roles. I think a woman is made up of many roles, and being a wife, being a mother, being a daughter, being a sister, being a career woman, being a housewife are all very important components of what goes into being a woman. And I think that whether it's doing a job in your career, maybe a successful tour, maybe a successful project, whether it's consoling your child, or whether it's spending time with one's husband, or just baking a cake, I think each little achievement gives a person satisfaction. And I take satisfaction in all the things that I do. I do, of course, feel that I neglect my role as a wife, and that I neglect my role as a mother, because I give 100% attention to my career. So sometimes I do feel guilty, but at the same time I think that for a modern woman to have an identity and self-respect is very important. Some women now say that, you know, why have a job, let's quit the rat race, let's say at home. But I think they forget that today they have the choice to stay at home or to have a career, and so they're given greater respect. In the old days they didn't have that choice, and so they were not given the respect as individuals which they can now enjoy.
Do you have time to play with your children?
Well, I don't play with them so much, but I do try and have at least one meal a day with them, and I always try to find out about their lives, and I'm always delighted when they do very well in school. My daughter won a cup, and then she came back with a shield, so I was thrilled about that. My son was chosen to take part in the sports day, so I get excited by the little excitements in their lives. And I love the way the minds of little children work. For instance, they were teasing their father and saying, naughty father, naughty father. And he said, don't do that. They said, okay, let us watch a cartoon. So I think that at the age of 5 and 7, their minds can already understand the question of quid pro quo, or give and take, or let's have a compromise. And my children are not sullen or crybabies. They're happy, they're extroverted, they have confidence in themselves. I feel satisfied with that.
Have you got a PC, a personal computer, or what do you think of new technologies?
I'm computer illiterate. I bought so many computers, little computers, and people have given me so many computers, and I've tried to teach myself, and I simply can't. And then I sit there and watch my children, 1, 5, 1, 7, ticking away at the computer board, and they just know how to use it. But as for myself, unfortunately, I don't know how to use one.
Με την Ιρανή μητέρα της, την Νουσράτ, οι σχέσεις τελευταία είναι τεταμένες. Για ένα διάστημα είχαν εντελώς διακοπεί. Η Νουσράτ δεν μπορεί να αποδεχθεί το δεύτερο ρόλο στα πολιτικά πράγματα του Πακιστάν για το αρσενικό της οικογένειας. Παρά τους κοινούς της αγώνες με την Μπίμπι, θεωρεί ότι ο γιος της, ο Μουρτάζα, θα έπρεπε να έχει την πρωτοκαθεδρία.
He has never said a single word against his sister. On the contrary, he has said, I pray that he wins the election, she wins the election. He is not interested in prime ministership.
Don't you feel sorry not having Nusrat, your mother, by you? Do you feel that she would like her son to be the one to lead the country and not you because of the religious tradition?
Well, there's no religious tradition, but in the East they say that the mothers usually have a soft spot for the son. I hope as a mother I will have a soft spot for all my children, not for any one child over the other. I do love my mother. I do love the idea of family, and I wonder where it all went when I look back at my own life. Certainly I miss the closeness that we all once enjoyed. And when my father was there, because he was head of the family, I think he united us all. But when my father died, our whole family was rent asunder, and we have never lived together under one roof as a family since the day he was arrested on September 3rd, 1977. That was the last time that my brothers, my sister, my mother and I live together under one roof. I still see my mother, but that closeness that we all had when we were children, I miss.